name is Molly Fraley, and I'm the Vice President of Administration for Spherion Staffing here in Frederick, Maryland, and in the tri-state area. Spherion is a full-service staffing team, so there's a big misconception of the word temp agency versus full-service staffing team. So we do everything from entry-level temporary support, right? Your college kids are home, your teachers need work during the summer, all the way up to full direct hire opportunities, CEOs, CFOs, accounting managers, 150,000 and above opportunities. You know, there's so many opportunities and situations to do so. Sometimes the best time is looking for work, especially now, is exhausting. It's a job in itself. Everything's so electronic. Everything's all online. Sometimes having a resource to put you in front of the right people is the best time to use an agency. So that's part of it. Also, a big opportunity is when you're trying to switch careers. So when you submit your resume online, that is your chance. That is your chance to impress, to give the impression that you are looking for. But sometimes people are overqualified and want to take a step backwards. Sometimes people are underqualified and they don't know really how to do a resume correctly or switching careers correctly. If you can't sell yourself on that paper, let there be an advocate for you to do that. That's a great time to step in with an agency as well as for the short term, right? Your college students, your teachers, et cetera, et cetera. Actual literal benefits, we do have a whole health insurance section that you can work under the temp to hire side, a contract to hire opportunity. But again, having a resource available for you. When you apply online, your resume becomes a stack of 200, 300, 500 in that stack. How do you separate yourself outside of that? Having somebody say, hey, Joe, take a look at this resume. How do I bring that to the top of the stack? How do I help you become somebody that stands out? Because it's also exhausting for the employer who is searching through the resumes. So how do we help them be an advocate? So that's a big benefit of working with an agency, is the opportunity to have somebody advocating for you outside of the hundreds of people that are in the stack of resumes that they're looking at. And also how to help present you and your personality, your go-getterness, your all those other things that don't sell on paper. We've lost that, hi, my name is, being able to walk into a door. But if somebody can say, oh gosh, she was great, let me tell you, she was engaging, he was great, that's something that an agency allows you to do that not everything can when you search online right now. The word temp, this is a temp job. That is a very interesting dynamic. I was looking for work. I lost my job in banking. I came into Spherion looking for work, and I went into a couple agencies, as you should. It's one of those things that you want to have as many hands looking for you as possible. But I came into Spherion. There was an opportunity internally for something so different than what I have ever done, as well as what I'm doing now. But you never know where that's going to lead to, right? So that's something that is such a stigma of, what can it lead you into? The owner of our company was on a work-study program at the age of 17 at Linganore High School and now owns the company. I started as a junior recruiter, and under 10 years, I'm now one of the vice presidents of the team. So it's not always about what's right now, that temp job, but what is it going to lead to? What foot is it going to get in the door? And probably one of the biggest stigmas is how it's going to help me excel my career forward. What's the biggest opportunity is applying for things that are outside of the must-haves and keeping yourself flexible on a couple different things as well. Also understanding the steps to where you're trying to get to. We have a lot of people who, I want to be here, so I want to start here. There's got to be a starting place. You have to be able to work towards something. Just because your degree is in something, but you haven't done anything in that industry before, you don't necessarily get to go in as an accountant. You have to be a accounting assistant, an accounting administrator. You work yourself up to that. Now, sometimes the stars align and you walk into the perfect opportunity off the bat. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It does happen, and that's a beautiful thing. But sometimes it's about getting that experience on your resume and in your world that gives you the real life time versus just the educational environment to be a part of that. Work is out there, everybody. It is absolutely out there.